96% of men are doing this wrong. Yes, you heard that right. 96%. They don't know how to ask a woman for intimacy in a way that makes her feel understood, respected, and desired. Now, this isn't just about getting it wrong in the bedroom. It's about getting it wrong emotionally, psychologically, and even socially. If you're among those who think intimacy is just a yes or no question, you're missing out on something deeper. So what's going on here? Why is it so difficult for men to approach the topic of intimacy without feeling awkward, anxious, or even rejected? Today we're going to explore the psychology behind this and reveal how to ask for intimacy in a way that'll build a stronger connection with your partner. First off, we need to redefine what intimacy means, especially from a woman's perspective. Many men think intimacy is just about physical closeness. But for women, it's so much more. It's about emotional connection, trust, and feeling valued. Most women crave emotional intimacy before they feel comfortable engaging in physical intimacy. If you're jumping straight to the physical part without laying the emotional groundwork, you're dismissing a critical step. Let's dive into why so many men get this wrong. Here are some of the most common mistakes. Many men try to rush into intimacy without establishing an emotional connection. If she doesn't feel safe, respected, or understood, she's not going to feel comfortable moving forward. Men often fail to communicate clearly and respectfully. When they want intimacy, phrases like, "Are we going to do it tonight?" or "Want to hook up" may feel casual, but they can come across as insensitive or even pressuring. Many men focus only on their own physical desires and forget that intimacy is a shared experience. If she feels like her needs and desires aren't being considered, she may not be inclined to engage. Now let's get to the part you're really here for. How do you actually ask a woman for intimacy the right way? Remember, intimacy begins long before you ask the question. Women often need to feel emotionally connected first, so make sure you're investing in that connection. Take time to listen to her. Be present and understand her emotional needs when she feels safe and understood. She's more likely to feel comfortable and open to intimacy. One of the biggest keys to asking for intimacy is clear, respectful communication. Don't dance around the topic. But don't be crude or overly direct either. A respectful approach can be as simple as saying, "I feel really close to you tonight. How do you feel about spending some intimate time together?" This approach respects her feelings and invites her into the decision-making process. It's not just about you, but about both of you. One key aspect that most men miss is learning how to read a woman's cues. Women often give subtle signs when they are ready for intimacy. But if you're not paying attention, you can easily miss them. Look for open and relaxed body language. Is she leaning into you? Does she maintain eye contact? These are good signs that she feels comfortable around you. Is she talking about personal topics, sharing her feelings, or opening up emotionally? This often means she's feeling close to you and may be open to intimacy. If she's initiating physical touch, like holding your hand, resting her head on your shoulder, or playfully touching your arm, these are great signs she's comfortable with physical closeness. Here's something important. Patience is one of the most powerful tools in creating intimacy. Do many men think if things don't progress quickly, They've somehow failed, but intimacy doesn't have a timeline. When you are patient and show her that you respect her pace, it builds trust. And trust is the foundation of any meaningful connection. If you rush her, she too feel pressured, but if you allow things to develop naturally, it too feel right for both of you. Now let's talk about what happens when she says no. This is where a lot of men stumble. If she's not ready for intimacy, it's important to respect that decision without making her feel guilty or pressured. A simple "I understand" and "I appreciate you being honest with me" can go a long way. This shows maturity, and it strengthens your relationship. By showing her that you respect her boundaries. Ultimately, the goal is to create a balanced relationship, where physical and emotional intimacy go hand in hand. It's not about asking for intimacy, but creating a space where it naturally happens, because both of you feel connected and secure. When you focus on building emotional closeness, intimacy becomes something that flows naturally, without the need for awkward or uncomfortable conversations. So let's recap. 96% of men get it wrong when it comes to asking for intimacy. But now you have the tools to be in that 4% who truly understand what it takes. Build emotional connection. Communicate respectfully. Read her cues and be patient when you do this. Intimacy isn't something you have to ask for. It's something that naturally unfolds. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of relationships. And remember, intimacy is more